Hello and welcome. We return for part two on the Olde Park Hotel in Texas that's haunted. And again, to those spirits, if you want to continue, I had to unfortunately end it due to some interruptions at the end. It said stay important, and then Agatha. So let's see if there was indeed something important that they wanted me to apparently stay and film. Oh,
I move things.
okay. Well, I'm pretty sure there are some spirits that are in the hotel that do move things. There's a bouncy ball that apparently gets moved around on the hallway. Is that what you're letting me know? You move a bouncing ball? So let me.
Can we keep talking?
Yes, we can. Spirit moves things. Let's see. So again, there are spirits that are reported to move objects. Again, right here, they have witnessed small balls and other items moving on their own in the hallways. Cabinets have been known to open on their own. In that blank room, they apparently have seen ones that speak or move. So there you go. And unfortunately, somebody needed to rev up their car as it passed through. Typical. Mm-hmm. So I added a few more items, another capel, and two more of these light up things, which may. Okay.
One lady here.
Maxine? Could it be Maxine? Another lady? Again, a lady of the night? That may not be Maxine. Someone else? Hold on. I gotta shift out. And there are people outside talking. So I apologize if you're hearing voices. That's not a spirit. It's actual people communicating outside. Sorry. Mm-hmm. I may have to put you guys on a bit of a blackout mode as I reinforce the windows so it's really closed, so we won't hear as much. So you'll still hear the spirit talker going, but I gotta do this, and I don't want to keep interrupting and turning off, turning on, because some of the stuff is pretty good. You know, they do move things. Uh-oh.
You are not safe.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna again do a quick thing on the window, but it requires putting this down. Blackout mode, sorry. Hopefully that helps. As long as you're not rowdy people. Oops, I forgot something. Sorry. That was just my creaky floor.
Black eyes.
Black eyes? Okay. Maybe refer to one of those things that are in a room? I don't know. All right, we went for a quick blackout mode so I can fully fascinate the window so it's not as, having voices come through as it did. I mean, obviously you're probably going to capture some of it, but hopefully not as much. Anyways, so it said, you are not safe, and then it said black eyes. I mean, there is supposedly something that starts with a D. I'll just spell it out, DEMON. Presents that are there. Did it just light up in the EMF meter when I said it? Even though I spelt it? EVIL? Are there... Okay. So you're saying that there's something like that there? Okay. All right. I'm typing it in. Okay. Oh, apparently a grumpy former owner. Is it the grumpy former owner?
Ancient curse.
Interesting. I'm sure there could be, unfortunately, some dark entities that might be roaming there.
My life was short.
Oh, could that be that little one that started with the W? Is that her? The one that started... Okay, Wilma. I know your name's not in this Spirit Talker, so I can say your name now. Wilma, who is a 6-year-old girl. Are you the one that just said my life was short? You were only 6 when the accidental thing happened. Hi. Hopefully that was her. I mean, there is a young boy too. But again, if it is Wilma, it's a young girl who reportedly died in the building. Otherwise, it could be, they don't know if it's this name or that one, but it's a playful young boy seen running through the hallways and appearing in multiple rooms. So it could be any of those two. But the notable one that was actually there, that died on the presence of the place, is Wilma. And again, she does mess around with one particular item at that place and turns it on, and it's on the Christmas tree. It's that type thing right there. If she's able to tell me that, that'd be cool. What the object is. Oh, I thought she said it.
Carpet.
Carpet. I don't know. Maybe she's letting us know that there was carpet where she passed away. But I thought she was going to say, I saw CA for a glimpse, and I'm like, oh, carpet. Yeah. And maybe she was trying to say that word, but that carpet word came through instead. I don't know. Excuse me. So, just to let you know, spirits, part 2 sometimes isn't as long. It's roughly 30 minutes. So we're already in 10 minutes. So it's just giving you a little bit extra time in case you did indeed want to come through. As you said, stay and important. And here we are. And hopefully we don't get any...
I like music.
Oh. Interesting enough, they do have it where people play music. Because of the spirits like music. Okay. Again, we can't play music because of copyright issues. But I'm sure, like, when they're not filming, they play music for you. Hmm. Spirits like music.
Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. Unsure if you're one of those 30 reported but don't have a notable name. Hi. So it says right here, over the 30 that have been reported, those spirits, some of which are known to interact through music and sound. They love country music. So could that be it? Do you like country music? I mean, you are from Texas in a sense, so do you like country music? Garth Brooks? I really don't know.
There's life after death.
Yes, there is. I'm really bad with country singers that are from way past, so I apologize. I just know a few, like Shania Twain. Again, probably two new versus past ones.
Eliza.
Eliza. Hi, Eliza. I was thinking of Eliza Nelly. I don't think that's a singer. Hi, Eliza. Are you a notable spirit? Not notable, like named notable, but one of the 30? Lady of the Night? Hmm? Again, some of these names that come through may not have been reported. So I'm going to go ahead and type it in. Nope. How about Elizabeth? Oh, Elizabeth Anderson is a reported spirit associated with the haunted 1886 Olde Park Hotel in Texas. Known as a paranormal hotspot. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's a wedding day story? Aww. Elizabeth Anderson, is this relating to you and your wedding day tragedy?
I'm listening to everything.
Okay. So again, this is the Elizabeth that popped up. Said to be the daughter of a previous owner, which was that name, and is believed to haunt the premise, sometimes referring to as being, oh wow, on her wedding. Oh, I'm so sorry, 1920? Oh, I'm so sorry. That I can see why you may linger at that place. I don't know if you couldn't put Elizabeth, but you put Eliza. So maybe that's just a quick shortening for you. And that was one of the ones they didn't mention during that live. We didn't know about that one. Or maybe they did. I just may have not heard it. And again, if you need to gain the energy to utilize anything, please gain it from the lamps or the sunlight, basically the lights or the candles. I'm going to say the word now. To be able to communicate through the tools I have here.
Constance.
Not my head. I don't know if anybody's taking energy from my head, but I feel kind of, I don't know, funky in the head. I could probably use more water, but I don't know if that's it. I don't know. Constance? I don't think there was a Constance, but you never know, just like Elizabeth. Nope. Nobody but that name that was listed. Okay, 15-minute timing warning. I gotta get going. Sorry. I want to do a few more things before I get to bed. I'm just giving you extra little time for part 2. And I'm sure if you were physically in that building, you might have more activity with tools, of course, And even if nothing really was truly them, I definitely think that you guys should learn about these places. One more interesting old building that has some history and notable haunted spirits.
Gladys.
And even though none of those names are notable, the EMF meter's going spiky. Spiky. Gladys? Hi, Gladys. Gladys, hi. Again, there's some sisters believed to haunt the kitchen area and the suite. Their voices are frequently captured in EVPs, but they don't mention their names. And I don't know if Gladys is one of their names. No, it's not, unfortunately. Oh, wait, what? So, at the Olde Park Hotel, it is renowned for its paranormal activity with Aunt Gladys, often cited as a distinct spirit present in the building. Visitors and owners have reported experiencing her presence, often associated with her favorite room and personal collection of items, feeling as though she never had left. Aunt Gladys, is it you that just put your name? I wouldn't have known that you were actually a spirit, because fortunately they only listed top 6. So hi. So here's the truth that there is indeed a Gladys.
Mockery.
So there you go. Yes, I'm sure spirits do mock people. Or maybe, unfortunately, the paranormal investigators may mock them, sadly. So, yeah. So you never know. Again, just like Gladys, it didn't seem like it was popping up, but I finally typed it in, where I put Olde Park Hotel and Gladys's story, and it came through. So who knows? Let's try Jacob. I don't know. Is there a Jacob that just... Okay, apparently something about Jacob from this specific paranormal investigators. In their recent recordings, the hotel-known spirits are usually attributed to previous owners and historical residents. I don't know.
You are patient.
I'm trying to be. Again, no capital activities. I'm going to do it one more time. If I can even reach it. I had it going. It's me again. I feel like the little ones would love to play with these. They're fun. They're colorful. And you can even go where you tap any of them back and forth. I know that the Shanley Hotel children loved that game. So I just wasn't sure if the Wilma or the young boy would love to play together. But that's what they're there for fun. Before I click them off, you can have fun. And if you need the energy to play with them, just, again, the lamps, the sunlight, the candles.
You are very kind.
Why, thank you. I'm very patient and kind. Again, giving the little ones toys to play with. energy to soak up. And giving them that extra 30 minutes for part 2. Because again, I get that thing where I told them, I'm like, I'm cutting it off at 1 hour. But no, wait, stay. Important. And I was like, oh, fine. But then again, somebody was getting prepared to rev up their motorcycle with their loud music, and I had to prevent that. And I cut it off 10 minutes short. So I'm giving them literally 20 minutes more. So there you go. Funny enough, we're in 20 minutes. Now you get 10 minutes. Okay? That's your 30-minute total. 10 more minutes. And if you don't interact with the tools and toys, it's fine. At least tell me your story. And I wouldn't have known about Elizabeth or who else was it? Gladys. I wouldn't have known about them if you didn't put your names in. Whoa, it's going stronger. Whoa. You went to orange. Hi, whoever this is. Hi, hi, hi. Somebody's finally coming through. They're like, yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. We're here, we're here, we're here. Well, who's here? You're lighting up to yellow, then orange.
We're at peace.
Oh, that is good to hear. So those maybe that are there are at peace. Even though you may, quote, haunt the place and have fun, you're there, but you're at peace. Is that why you lit up the EMF me to orange, almost red? If not red, I wasn't really truly paying attention. I just caught a glimpse where I saw it hit orange. So hi, whoever this is, from Gladys to Elizabeth, Jacob, Wilma, maybe one of the cowboys. Since we got to end it anyways, let me go back to the original page. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and list the names since you guys aren't saying them. So we have, again, cowboys. There's Uncle Slim. He's a prominent shadow figure, frequently seen in the upstairs hallway, and apparently in the pink room. He's often heard whistling and is considered one of the hotel's most active entities. Then we have, of course, that little girl who's 6 years old, Wilma, who unfortunately had an accidental...
This is incredible.
It is. An accidental self-inflicted gunshot wound. And people hear a gunshot during their stays. She's often heard humming or giggling. And then we have the Crisco sisters that haunt the kitchen area and a master suite. And their voices are again captured on EVPs. Then we had Dennis or Benjamin, that young, playful boy, seen running through the hallways and appearing in multiple rooms. The unnamed planned?
Planned.
Do you guys plan in advance of what you're going to do to those that, quote, paranormal investigate? Do you guys plan ahead and figure out what you're going to do to spook them? Or have fun with them? So we have unnamed Ladies of the Night, an entity encountered in the master suite, reflecting the building's past as a brothel. Glenn is another cowboy spirit seen primarily in the upstairs area near the pink room. And many more. Again, there's approximately 30, and we only listed 24. 6 out of the 24. Not listed. But 2 of them, we did get names. Elizabeth and Gladys. Maybe Jacob. And the other one's from part 1. You never know. Maybe Christine. I don't know. They're not, unfortunately. Ooh, wait. Hold on, Christine. Now I know how to maybe see if the story involves for sure, even though it said it wasn't. No, Christine. That could again been maybe the haunted apartment 202 from. Yeah. Hey, someone's here. I'm sorry if I. Yeah, I don't know if I. Wow, I wasn't paying attention to the EMF meter going bonkers. I was reading the stories. Oh, That might be you. Okay.
I'm walking around you.
I can tell because the EMF meter just randomly started shooting up to orange and red. So you must be getting your energy to let me know you're here. Hi, whoever this is. Again, this is the Tip de Lazaria. Always enjoying companies with the spirits from all around. And at today's session, I'm visiting the Olde Park Hotel in Texas. So I was literally just reading this entire list for you guys. And unfortunately, I was not paying attention to this, so who knows how long it's been going red. I'm sorry. But I didn't see the capitals go off. Usually I see that in the corner of my eye for sure. So because I don't see you, like your spirit form from a shadow to a figure, those capitals are a way for me to know you're here in this little area of mine. Not just the EMF meter, you can use those clear balls to have fun and let me know you're here or to confirm. We only have roughly 4 minutes if I cut it off at 30-minute mark. Oh!
The little boy likes you.
Is that the one wandering around? Dennis? Benjamin? Is it one of you? I don't know your exact name. It just said a playful young boy seen running around the hallways, and it just said walking around you. So he does have that already notable thing he does, which is walking or running around hallways. So if you're here, hi. I can feel a little bit of a draft of coldness on my shoulder if you're running around. Don't know if that's you. Hi, Dennis. I don't know. They say Dennis or Benjamin. I don't know which one it is. But hi.
Death is not the end.
Exactly. It's not the end. It's literally just another chapter. Or a phase. Or phrase, not phase. And it's funny how it said there's life after death in this as well. See down below? There's life after death, and death is not the end. So even though they have, unfortunately, their bodies are no longer around, their souls are still here. Again, not probably stuck at the hotel. They just happen to enjoy the hotel. They can come and go and be there, whether they're summoned or mentioned, and then like, okay, fine, hold on, let me do my little trick. Let me move the ball. Let me make some noises. Let me walk the hallways. Let me play with your toys. Let me make noises with those REM pods. Let me make a whisper in your EVP and make you go, whoa. That kind of stuff. Or make, since you didn't mention the word, the dolls, make the dolls do things that they shouldn't be doing.
Presence beyond mirror.
Making those dolls speak when they shouldn't, move when they shouldn't. Yeah. It just said presence beyond mirror, if you're referring again as if it's like a veil between heaven and earth, where your soul gets to slip through this, quote, space between us, earth, and then your area, which is afterlife, heaven. Again, you can confirm very strongly on the EMF meter, twice on the red, and then...
I enjoy the company.
Good. And then, again, a capital, if you want to confirm. Whoa. 1. Let's see if it does again. 1.5. So close to red. I don't want to get too close. Twice on red, if you're telling me that that's what I'm mentioning is what you are telling me. That literally, you guys are literally on a different plane as our earth, but you're like physically not seen, but spiritually you're here with your soul. That's why I'm able to communicate with my beloved family members that have passed, as well as my animals, such as Fifi and Bobby, the horse. And they would come through and communicate through the spirit talker or the cat balls or the EMF meter as well. Because they're right here hanging out with me. Probably not the whole time, but you know, a good chunk. I mean, again, tomorrow is the session with Bobby, a very amazing one. Hopefully people watch that. And of course, this will be pushed out a week later, so it's in the past by that time. So tomorrow is the 10th of May. Again, see?
There is an afterlife.
See? Yes, there is an afterlife. Yes, thank you. Wait a minute, hold up. Even though I was supposed to end it, I can't now. Are you aware of what I'm reading? I think they're aware of what I'm reading. I'm reading a book. Title is We Never Die. Are you knowing that I'm reading this book and you're literally telling me what I'm reading? Please hold. I'll just show you what books I put on hold and was able to grab from the library. And you'll be like, whoa, cool. So here's some books. We Never Die, Secrets of the Afterlife, Matt Frazier, When Heaven Calls, and then there's another one. Oh yeah, Don't Wait Till You're Dead. Those are the books I did put on hold, and I now have, and I'm reading We Never Die currently. So, ritual. I wonder if it mentions ritual in the books. Haven't gotten there yet. Only on chapter 2. Anyways, again, it's just interesting how it said before that there's life after death. Death is not the end. And then it says there is an afterlife. And it's almost as if they're trying to tell me that. Because I did ask them if they can prove to me that by tapping a cat ball. Or apparently pushing that stuff through the spirit talker. Again, spirits are very observant of what I do. Whether it's my family, notable, playful spirits that hang out with me, from little Arthur, Dorothy, maybe my pets that are here. But hi. So like I said, I did have to end it. We'll see how we're going to... see? What the heck?
There's life after death.
See? That's what it said earlier. It's just like, hey, that's what was said before. You can't see it, but I'll put it back up. What are the odds? Again. So you're confirming, right, spirits? Whether it's my family or those from the hotel, you're letting me know. So if you happen to have a beloved one, just know they are right beside you. Even if you can't see, feel, or hear them. They're there. Keeping an eye on you.
Horseshoe.
Hey, Bobby. Bobby? I mean, he did have horseshoes. Anyways, we have possible, well, I don't know. Again, there could be spirits that are, cowboy. Hold up, cowboy spirit, horseshoe, huh? Again, one of the, Uncle Slim, and then another Glenn, another cowboy, said horseshoe. So, there are notable cowboys there. Hi, hee-haw, howdy, how you doing? What's up? Digital Azaria. Was supposed to end it 4 minutes ago. We'll see if it does. It's kind of going interesting. I don't know if I want to end it now. Dang it. It's funny how normally they tell me to stay. No, I'm feeling the need not to leave. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense, right? When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. When the good is coming, don't leave. I mean, it could be Bobby too, because again, horseshoe. I did have a horseshoe, but it's in the garage. Oh.
Explain the lights.
If you're referring to the candles, those are for you to gain the energy. The lights that have been lighting up on the emitter, good Lord, can't speak. The EMF meter is what I assume you've already been doing, which is letting me know you're here and responding to questions with a yes by going beyond the second light, the yellow, orange, and red. Red means like a strong yes. And that's about all I got for lights. And also this, unfortunately, this iPad doesn't hold a charge like it used to, so I don't think I can film that long. But this has been a very fun, cool session. Seems like you guys are trying to come through. And the fact that, you, again, I think you're aware of what I'm reading. The book's way over there. You can't see it, but it's right there. Because as soon as this ends, that's kind of like what I'm going to kind of read before I go to bed. What are the odds? So, sorry if it's all over the place, but yeah. And no capitals. I guess they just, again, choosing not to. Even though every single light in my room that can be on is on, including candles. I got nobody. And I don't think Wilma was able to even do that candle where she can turn it off, because again, the type that is on that Christmas tree is a little different. So, yeah. So I don't want her to pressure.
Are you an investigator?
Sort of. But I'm just right now just a detective trying to communicate to the spirits and seeing if you guys want to have fun and talk, which you think you've been talking to me, whether or not you're really having fun, but never know. But yes, there is a lot of paranormal investigators that have been probably checking out that Olde Park Hotel in Texas. So you're probably familiar with those. See, I'm also not physically in the building, so that's another is. Of course, it'll say that.
Fiendish.
Fiendish. Are they mad? I'm not there. Are you sad that I'm not physically in the building? You think it would be fun if I was able to travel that far and see you, in a sense? Even though I don't have a passport, so I'll probably never make it. But maybe my spirit in the future of like 25, 50 years from now, and I'll be able to, if the building is still standing, I can go visit them. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah. All right, we'll see. I might have to end it in 2 minutes. And then, yeah, I can still communicate with them off camera as I'm playing around, not playing around, you know what I mean, reading the book, letting them play around. There you go. So it'll drop from 4 balls to 2 balls. No EMF meter, no candles, just, again, 2 couples where they can play while I read. And usually it's the newer balls, so it'd probably be that one and that one. And I'll probably just leave it right where it's at. And I'm gonna laugh if the capo goes off, and I'm like, of course it would go off when I'm not filming. We'll see. Anyways, like I said, less than a minute or two. I gotta wrap it up. You got an extra 10 minutes than you probably normally would have. So thank you again to those that money. Yes.
Money.
Well, for one, they definitely need a lot of money to the new owners to help renovate and restore and fix up the place. So money is definitely a thing that is needed. But again, money, maybe they needed money to stay at the hotel. Or could be where spirits like to hide people's money. That'd be funny. 1 minute you have your cash out, next minute it's gone. Oh my. So apparently weekend groups starting rate is $300 for overnight stays for paranormal investigators. I may have mentioned money, but maybe like spirit and money, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
I need more energy.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make it easy on you. You can stick around if you want, but instead of trying to use the app to communicate, I'm gonna turn it off so you can relax there. And then as I'm sitting and relaxing, reading a book, you can play around with 2 balls by lighting it up. So I'm gonna let you. You can continue to gain the energy with the lamps on, but I'm gonna let you go. So thank you again. This is your Detective Lazaria, signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.